chapters on suppose height and distance trigonometry. Okay, students find usually difficult to solve the questions, okay, using the trigonometrical ratios sine, cos, tan, because whole of height and distance covers applications only sine, cos and tan. We need not use cot, sec, cosec, right? Because trigonometry means actually the measurement of triangle. So how you change the triangle? Okay, suppose we have a simple triangle, okay, where this angle is given, right? And this is the right angle triangle. Suppose the perpendicular base and hypotenuse are given. Hypotenuse means the side opposite to 90 degree. This is the hypotenuse, abbreviated as H. Okay, this is the perpendicular, abbreviated as P. The angle theta is very important to decide which side you are going to consider perpendicular. Okay, and this is the base, the remaining side. So base is decided at last. Suppose perpendicular and hypotenuse are given. Perpendicular and hypotenuse given. You have to find the base. You can use Pythagoras theorem. That's very well. But supposing if P and H, one is given, the other you have to find out, and the angle theta is known. So you can apply the concept of sine theta, because sine theta relates perpendicular and hypotenuse. Second, next we have, suppose the relation base and hypotenuse are to be linked, then you can use cos theta, base by hypotenuse. Suppose perpendicular and base has to be linked, then you can use tan of theta, that is P by B. Okay, so we don't use any other T ratios, cot, sec, cosec, but we are satisfied with sine, cos and tan, because these three relations link up the entire sides of the right angle triangle. Okay, now some of the common and most familiar diagrams that you come across, let me discuss three important diagrams. Okay, one diagram is this, in which two angles of elevation are given. One is 60 degree, the other is 30 degree. Okay, and this distance is given to you. Suppose this is 20 meters and you have to find this. Okay, this perpendicular height you have to find out. Clear? Now how to handle this question? You might have come across solved examples also. They have used tan 60, tan 30. Let me give you a simple method for this. You know that external angle of a triangle equal to sum of two opposite interior angles. Okay, if you take this as x, then you know 30 plus x equal to 60 degree. Okay, exterior angle of triangle. Okay, so x comes to 30 degree. That means this is an isosceles triangle. Now you know that sides opposite to equal angles are equal. If this is 20, this is also 20 meters. Now what you want? In this triangle you want the perpendicular and the hypotenuse is given. Okay, now you can use sine 60 equal to P by H. Let's consider this as P, okay, the perpendicular. Now knowing the hypotenuse, that is the value of sine 60 is root 3 by 2 and the value of P is missing. Hypotenuse given 20, 2 gets cancelled 10 times, so P equals to 10 root 3, that is 10 into 1.732, that comes to 17.32 meters. This is the simplest way. Okay, and please remember, put the value of root 3 at the last, don't put in the middle, otherwise your calculations become complex. Now if you want the base, suppose you want this one, okay, then you have the second option, that cos 30 degree, this one equals to, cos 60 degree, because you are handling this triangle, cos of 60 equal to base by hypotenuse. So we will put the value of cos 60, that is half, base that is to be found, and hypotenuse is 20. So the base comes to 10 meter. So I think this is the simplest way you can handle this. Okay, instead of taking tan 60, tan 30 and then putting it in a long process, you can handle this way also. Now let's discuss another figure. This is 45 degree, this is 30 degree. Okay, again this distance is given to you and you have to find the perpendicular P missing. Okay, now this is 90, this is 45, so this is also 45 degree. So it is an isosceles triangle. So this side is equal to this side. Let the perpendicular be assumed as x. Then this is also x. Okay. Now apply tan 30. That is equal to P by B. That is P is x. Base is x plus 20. That means the whole measurement from here to here. Now the value of tan 30 is 1 by root 3. This is x by x plus 20. On cross multiplication we get root 3x equals to x plus 20. Shift x over here. We get root 3x minus x equals to 20. Taking x common, root 3 minus 1 equals to 20. As I told you, don't put the value of root 3 here. Okay, wait until the end. Now the value of x is 20 by root 3 minus 1. Now rationalize the denominator because you are not supposed to keep root in the denominator. The rationalizing factor is opposite sign. That is, if it is minus, put 1 over here. If it is plus, put minus over here. The same number to be multiplied with numerator also. Now how it gets simplified? See, in the denominator a minus b into a plus b is a square minus b square. So root 3 square minus 1 is 2. Okay, I repeat once again, a minus b into a plus b is a square minus b square. That means root 3 square minus 1. Root 3 square is 3 minus 1, that is 2. And in the numerator we have 20 times root 3 plus 1. Okay, 2 will cancel this 10 times. So the value of x is 10 root 3. Now you can put the value of root 3, 1.732 plus 1, that is 2.732. That comes to 27.32. See, such a simple form we have solved this equation. Now, why I am discussing these figures, the problem sum could be like this. Suppose a person is watching the top of a tower at an angle of elevation 30 degree. If he moves 20 meters towards the tower, the elevation changes to 45 degree. Find the height of the tower. So for such questions, this is the figure. Okay. Next, the third figure. This is 60 degree. This is 45 degree. Again, this distance is given to you 20 meters and you have to find this perpendicular, right? Now you know that this is 90, this is 45, so this is also 45 degree. So if you assume P as x, let us say, then if this is x, this is also x from here to here. So if this is x, this is 20, then this will be x minus 20, right? From here to here. Now you have to focus on this triangle. So take tan 60, that is P by B. P is x, already assumed. Base is x minus 20. So here we have root 3, that is x by x minus 20. Cross multiply, root 3 times x minus 20 equals to x. Open the bracket, root 3x minus 20 root 3 equal to x. Shift x on the left hand side, root 3x minus x. 20 root side becomes positive on the right hand side. Take x common. We have root 3 minus 1 equals to 20 root 3. So x is 20 root 3 divided by root 3 minus 1. Now you can rationalize this. Multiply by root 3 plus 1, numerator and denominator. Okay. So x is now in the denominator we have 2. This is 20 root 3 in the numerator multiplied with root 3 plus 1. You can cancel this 10 times. Now x equals to, open the bracket carefully. 10 root 3 into root 3 is 30. How? Root 3 into root 3 is 3 into 10, 30 plus 10 root 3 into 1 is 10 root 3. Now you can put the value of root 3 right now. So that becomes 10 plus 10 into 1.73 is 17.32. So your answer is, the value of x is 47.32 meters. Okay. I think this is the simplest way you can handle the question. Now it's up to you to decide which method you want to follow. Okay. So these are the simple 3 diagrams commonly asked in height and distance. After you understand the problem, question, try to draw the figures. The maximum possibility is combination of 60 45, 45 30, 60 30. Okay. So in all the figures we have used one trigonometrical ratio, if you can observe. Okay, I think the questions are very clearly sorted out. Now you can practice. Best of luck and thanks for watching. Okay.